Hello friends, near and far, dear to my heart. I'm Victoria with Aligned Soul Tarot. These messages will be for Capricorn and all Capricorn placements within your birth chart, or wherever you have 10th house influence in your chart. If you don't know what any of those placements are, just know that I offer birth chart readings where you get a full tarot spread. We get to discover the archetypes hidden within your birth chart. We create a story together, your own personal roadmap, right? For this unique experience that you're living here on planet Earth. In this reading, Capricorn, we will discuss astrology for your sign, oracle messages, and tarot, and a love reading at the end, so stay tuned for that. If this reading resonates, of course, like, comment. I love to hear about your personal experiences and what extra support you're needing during these times. We are in Sag season, the final fire sign. It's the last sunset before the new calendar year. We stare off into the sunset, we reminisce, we reflect on all the experiences, the wisdom, the resilience we've gained over the last year. With Mercury retrograde this month, partially in your sign, there's a lot of introspection. We're regaining focus, right? That Sag calls on us and creating and birthing new things into the new year. Sagittarius represents the archer, the arrow of truth. How high can that arrow go, Cap? How can you take the wisdom and apply it in your reality? Bold and bright, like the sunset. We expand our horizon. We light up the sky before we turn inward towards the darkness, especially here in the Northern Hemisphere as we enter into winter. We have a Sagittarius packed December. Not only is the sun in Sag, we have the new moon in Sag, the first half of December, Mars in Sag, and also Sagittarius' ruling planet Jupiter is going direct on December 30th. May we fully and powerfully activate the highest collective wisdom, truth, and awareness for humanity. Now, Capricorn, let's get into your December reading. All right, Capricorn, hello and welcome to your December forecast. So, Sag, all this Sag energy, what does that mean for you, Capricorn? Especially sun and ascendant signs, but just know if you're watching for your other placements, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So with all this Sagittarius energy, it's going to be highlighting your 12th house. Okay, don't freak out. 12th house is one of those houses that can go a lot of different directions. It's kind of like the 8th house. It is a deep psychological dive, and with that 12th house, the most important takeaway, if you can take anything from this reading, is rest, right? There's a lot of stimulation around the holidays, travel, family, etc. Maybe not for everyone, but for most people, right? If you celebrate, there's a lot of the stimulation. And even if you don't celebrate, say you don't really have family, or there's some wound around family, it can be a really triggering time, right? For a lot of people. Winter's showing up here. We are going to be entering into your season, Capricorn, and I'm excited to dive into that. But as of now, Sag is stealing the spotlight. So before we can go into your season, right, once we're in Capricorn energy, we can kind of shift into that first house. But before that, the 12th house prepares us. So 12th to the 1st. Let's think about that. The first house is self, right? It's the sun energy. It's above the surface. Everything below the surface needs to kind of be settled. When I think of like soil, I think of settling the ground that we lay on, right? Our foundation, right? So what's below that foundation is going to play a significant role symbolically in your life. You can build a house on a really crappy foundation and it can look really beautiful on the surface, right? First house, what appears on the surface. But all those cracks in the foundation and the mold, asbestos, whatever, there's so many things that we could add to this analogy, but just know that that's going to be the highlight for December, is everything below the surface. The things that maybe you haven't paid attention to in quite some time, a lot around past ancestral trauma, past life regression. I suggest to a lot of clients and people that have this 12th house emphasis, your dream state, even your dreams, having a dream journal. It's a highly spiritual house. It's Piscean energy. So also wherever you have 12th house influence in your chart or Piscean energy is going to be highlighted for you, Capricorn. All right, let's get into your reading. Yeah, 12th house, definitely a lot around the past, especially with Mercury retrograde. It's been, Mercury was in Capricorn and then it kind of switched into Sag. So you could be really feeling this Mercury retrograde significantly, especially around past friendships, family, right? You name it, any sort of past dynamic. Intimate partnerships. But again, all of that past energy, is asking to resurface for a reason so that you can shine more brightly, so that you don't have to have all this excessive baggage, right? Moving through that 12th house so we better understand ourselves even. So that we can live more in our authenticity, right? The crown chakra. Yeah, your crown chakra is being illuminated this month. So you may be getting a lot of downloads. That 12th house, again, is very psychic, very spiritual. And also the sacral showing up here, interesting. So the more that you open your crown, connecting into the spiritual realm, meditation, journaling, yoga, a lot of more quiet time, downtime, right? Those are the times that you're going to be able to really get the activation and downloads through your crown. And therefore it kind of lights up your sacral in a way. There is this creative energy that's being birthed as you give yourself space and time. Anything else for Capricorn? Please show me. Anything else for Capricorn? No, that's it. Okay. So let's look into your tarot message for December. All right. Capricorn, what do we have for Capricorn? Let's give this a good shuffle. All right, Capricorn, let's see. What do we have for you? It's for Capricorn. Capricorn, please show me what I need to see for Capricorn. The Capricorn collective, what is it that they need to know? What is it that they need to see for December? Please show me what I need to see. There we go. So I do see, again, downtime is so important for you. You might also be feeling really low energy with the Magician showing up here as your first card in reverse. You could be dealing with a Gemini. I'm also seeing fire, water, and earth. Got a little bit of everything. We don't have any air here. Interesting. So let's talk about it, Capricorn. We have the Magician, the King of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Wands, and the Emperor. So the way that your reading is coming off is like a timeline here, right? I think the latter half of the month, right? End of November, beginning of December, right? You could have been feeling really low energy, right? Like what's wrong with me almost? Like it might have felt like a little bit off and maybe the reasons, but it might have been a bit unusual for you. But I do sense that was for you to, again, go within, connect with your emotions, because there was definitely some sort of disconnection here. The King of Cups showing up in reverse to your heart. Oh, and interestingly enough, look at this. So there's a crown here and there's a crown here, and these crowns almost look exactly the same. So that's interesting because these are very different decks. So there's a lot around your crown chakra. I'm even getting a message for you, Capricorn, that even like October, November, there could have been this disconnect, right? You could have been doing a lot in the physical 3D world and not really connecting in with your emotions, not really sitting with yourself or allowing yourself to go there, right? There could have been some blockages around your heart space. But more importantly, what I'm seeing here is that crown chakra. Sorry, there's a cat in the background making those scratching noises. If you hear that, the crown chakra. And I don't know why I'm feeling into the heart space, but I guess it's because of the King of Cups. But whenever we have some sort of imbalance, say in the crown or any of the chakras, it can kind of affect another area, right? Or the best way to word this is we want to strive for balance within all the chakras, right? So if one is extremely off balance, it can also cause and effect, kind of like causing these other chakras to be out of alignment. And I also wanted to let you know also that there can be the extremes, right? Especially for people that are highly spiritual, you know, we can have an overstimulated or a very open crown. And that can really work to our advantage. But again, how do you root down? How can you learn how to decipher what energy is yours and what energy is not, right? And this can be something that a lot of spiritual people struggle with, empathic people, right? Having to really work with those areas that might be extremely open, right? And learning how to connect in with the root, connect in with the other areas that maybe aren't as stimulated as what I'm hearing. And this is coming from personal experience. I'm being led to tell you this story. Is I felt like I had a very overreactive crown, third eye, and it was very cloudy. It was clouding my judgment. I'm seeing the judgment card here. Highly sensitive, triggered by everything, like loud noises, busy places. And I always felt like, well, how am I going to work with this? And someone had told me, well, the way to kind of counterbalance that is to not turn necessarily that off, but to work more with your root chakra. So then I started doing more root chakra work, and lo and behold, it started to balance itself out. So long story short, that might be something that you are working with this month, is your root chakra, your sacral chakra specifically. I will link below a guided meditation series that I love. Since those two cards came up, this is definitely something that is very prevalent for you this month. All right, let's see here. Let's pull from, I'm being told to pull from the Soul's Journey for Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn for the month of December? Sorry if I went on like a tangent there. I feel like Mercury retrograde, the words can be sometimes hard to come out. But I hope you got my point. You can always comment below if you're needing more assistance or help understanding. All right, Capricorn, let's pull from the Soul's Journey for you. Soul's Journey message for Capricorn. Service. I feel good when I can help others. Yes, so you may be, even what I'm getting here is helping other people work through these imbalances. Again, experience that you've had, right? My own personal story that I shared with you. Maybe there's something that you're going to be able to pass on to someone else. You might also work with people or feel your best when you are of service in some way, right? It doesn't mean that you have to be a therapist or a counselor, or, there's so many jobs in the service industry, bartending, serving. But it could be so many different things. Yeah. But being of service can be as simple as like getting this message of like volunteering, donating to a cause of some sort. Any way that you can help someone, right? This holiday season. Even going to visit like the elderly, visiting a family member. All right, let's pull from the Moonology for Capricorn. Capricorn, what do we have for Capricorn for December? Being of service to yourself is also what I'm hearing. Maybe that is something that you need to remember, as well as to find that balance. There's a lot of messages around balance here, right? I'm getting like the spectrum with the chakras, and also just in your life. Like you are maybe starting to notice that you can go from one extreme to the next, and it's going to be important for you to find some harmony and balance. You know, even, like again, with the service, it's like we can only be of service to others as much as we are also caring and tending to ourselves. Okay. What do you need to release, Capricorn? What do you need to release? Specifically around the waning moon. You can look that up on a moon calendar. The waning moon specifically for January is what I'm hearing. All right, at this time, we're gonna do a little bit of a love reading for you. I'm sorry if my shuffling is really loud. I am traveling, so I'm not in my normal space. Okay, Capricorn, I want you to focus in on your love interest, and we are going to pull some heart's hidden secret messages here in regards to love for December. Let's see. Capricorn, what do we have for the Capricorn collective in regards to love? Please show me what I need to see in regards to love for Capricorn. Show me more for Capricorn. Ooh, okay. Show me more, please, for Capricorn in regards to love for December. What is it that they need to know? What is it that they need to see in regards to love? Capricorn. Okay. We're going to take these three. So we have perspective and realization, and second chance in the middle here. So you or your love interest are realizing a whole new perspective here. And it seems like it's leaning more towards a second chance with this person, right? Because sometimes when I see perspective and realization is realizing that this isn't going to work. But in this scenario here, Capricorn, it's seeming that you or both of you are really seeing that there is an opportunity here for a second chance. Like epiphanies, understandings, that this person potentially is your happiness. All right, let's see. Let's go a bit deeper. How is Capricorn's love interest viewing them for December? How is Capricorn's love interest viewing them? Let's see here. We have a couple cards. They feel abandoned. They have a lot of mixed signals and mixed emotions here. Or I shouldn't say they have mixed signals. They are feeling mixed signals from you, right? Maybe they're giving off mixed signals. There's been a lot of blocked emotions around the heart. And I am sensing that with the King of Cups. You know, there has been some blockages around the heart. They are wanting to apologize. Again, this return is showing up on this card as well. Return here. They definitely feel left out, abandoned, right? This is like that Five of Pentacles energy. And I do believe that at one point this person did have a very negative mindset when it came to you. Maybe they felt hopeless, or that this relationship wasn't going anywhere. And this new perspective is opening up. And this is also that crown chakra, right? It's all about new perspectives. And maybe it's taken a level of release in some way, Capricorn, for this new perspective to come in, right? Because I feel like even as this person is gaining a new perspective, right, these epiphanies, that you're sensing it energetically even. Because that crown chakra, again, highly spiritual, especially with this 12th house emphasis for you. It's like an energetic connection. You know, even if you guys aren't speaking, you could really be feeling each other. And again, 12th house also talks about the past. So what are you needing to release, Capricorn? And also this person, in order for this maybe to come back together. We did see that second chance energy. All right, what else does Capricorn need to know? We're going to take this over to the extended. We're going to do a no contact spread. And the no contact is mainly for those that aren't in steady communication, right? It doesn't have to be zero contact, but just a lot of misunderstandings, miscommunication, especially with this Mercury retrograde energy. I've been gearing my extendeds more towards that. Right, what would they like to say to you? So if you want to follow me over to Patreon for that reading, you can find my information in the description box below. If this reading resonates, please like, comment, subscribe. All right, let's see. Lover's Tarot message for Capricorn before we take this over to Patreon. Struggle. You feel like you aren't being supported. If it's not a team effort, it's best to stand alone. We're going to take this over and dive more into this struggle card and see what that's all about for you, Capricorn. I wish you all the best. Bye for now.